Good morning, everybody. How we doing? Lil Farmer 73 here. Good morning, everybody. Listen, I'm not gonna be on here long. I promise today. How you doing, Angela's Garden Sense? She got Led laughing at that already. Lady Led laughing at me. I'm not gonna be on here. I kid you not. Good morning, Garden Realtor, huh? I know. The more I say it, hey, Dayline, how you doing? The more I say it, the more it's not gonna be true. Let me get over here so I'll be able to see their comments a little better. Okay. Let me see. Good morning, Carrie Banks. Good morning, Rob's Yard in Houston. Garden Realtor said, hey, Lady Led.
Hey, y'all.
Good morning, Mama Butterfly. Good morning, Linder Martin. Oh, I can see better now. Here, I got them. Happy Sunday, everybody. Good morning, Washington the Farmer. Let me see. Mutable Earth. Hey, how you doing? You even got me watching your hair videos. You know, I ain't got nothing to do with my bald head, but I at least be there to support you. So keep doing what you're doing. Let me see. Show enough loves to clash. Good morning. Good morning. It's good to see everybody this morning. Good morning, Trash. Oh, I just got your email this morning. I'm gonna hit you right back when I'm done with this, okay? I ain't gonna be on here but a hot second. Okay, I'm gonna stop saying that altogether. No problem, Mutable Earth. Okay, I'm gonna just get into it for time. Me and a friend at work started something because when we at work, no problem. And the answer, Tress, is yes. I'll take care of that for you. Okay. Me and a friend started something at work because we were bored. And it turned into something else. And I said, my folks might want to know something about this on YouTube, And she didn't understand what I was talking about. I said, I got a lot of people that we hang out on YouTube. A lot of people might want to know about this. This is what it is. We have started on her route. She on one side of town. I'm on a whole, hey, FR Saul, I'm on a whole different side of town. Hey, Jamaz White said, what's up, Led? Harvested my first batch of honey yesterday. Got 60 pounds and still left the bees with 2 deeps full of honey. Thank you. Congratulations to you. Slow clap on that. Congratulations. This is your first time with the bees, right? So congratulations. Good morning, Lionheart 84. Good morning, LeVar V. I'm gonna start everything back over of what I was just talking about, because a lot of people just came into the house. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It's so good to see you. They working me to death. I'm gonna get back into it. Good morning, NJ Cali Gardner. Good morning, my friend. Good to see you here. Let me see. Let's see. All right. Good morning, Lynette. Okay, everybody. I started this and I want to see if y'all want to join in and see what we doing. I want you to see if you can do it at your house too, or where in your area. We have literally start on her route. She goes around her part of the city and I go around mine. And what we do is we got so bored for a minute that we was like, I was like, hey, I found an apple tree on my route on such and such street. She said, I know where it's a pear tree at on such and such street on my route. So we start finding more and more fruit on our route so much that I said, let's Let's start writing these addresses down so we'll know where to find these different fruit trees on these routes, you know. And it got to the point we was doing that for fun. We end up finding so many. So, you know, this is getting bigger than we expected. Just on my route alone, I found like 4 or 5 different fruit trees, giant fruit trees. And I'm gonna show you right now what I found. This, the one I said the other day, oh, I didn't put that out yet. This, I couldn't tell if that was an apple or a pear. It's an Asian pear. Check it out. Now, it looked rough because I've had them for a few days, but they sweet as candy. Sweet as candy. Now, this is one of the things I found on this route. So I've been trying to show you a little bit on every route that I do, every move I make. So what I did was take a piece of paper in the notebook and I wrote down this address. I wrote down the address plus, is this a vacant lot? Is this an abandoned house, or do somebody live here? If it's abandoned lot, it's up for grabs. If it's, you know, abandoned house or vacant lot, it's up for grabs. But if somebody lived there, it's a good thing to see. Go knock on the door and ask them, number one, do you sell them? Everybody want to hear that. You know what I've gotten out of all the trees I've found? Everybody keeps saying, oh, no. Go and take as many as you want. No, you ain't got to pay nothing. You don't have to pay nothing. I said, really? Yeah, just whenever you want to, go back there and take as many as you want. As many of these as I want. So needless to say, I'm bringing back as much fruit as I can carry out. Keep me a couple of, you know, plastic grocery bags with me for you never know what you need them for at work. So that lady said it. Another man said it. Look, hey, have as many as you want. And I found out why. And this is another video that I'm working on right now. Because what I've been telling y'all forever, and it changed everything about me. It changed everything of my outlook on everything I'm doing and where I'm going wrong in my garden. Okay? This whole treasure map thing makes perfect sense out here. Because these older people, they're, you know, some of them a lot older, retired, they don't want to be bothered with that tree no more. It's not so much that they don't want to be bothered with it, they can't handle it. And I'm going to show you why. Because these pears I had by the hundreds in this tree, in reaching distance. Hundreds upon hundreds in the tree, hundreds upon hundreds on the ground. It was too many, and this lady had 2 trees. Good morning, Duke Sage. How you doing, my friend? 2 trees of Asian pears. You hear me? That's all she had in her yard, and she had been giving them away. She can't give enough away. And I told y'all this before, right? I told you this before, that, man, I think I'm going to revamp how I'm doing stuff. I got 1,000 different trees out here. And you can't, it's hard to take care of all of that stuff, number one. But number two, I'm starting to see, do you really need all of those? I got about 10 different varieties of pears. I got about 8 different varieties of apples, so on and so forth. I'm starting to see you don't need that, because I'm going to show you this. Now, this is the Asian pear that I found on one lady's tree. Hundreds upon hundreds. I asked her, how old is the tree? It's about 15 years old. 15 years? And it's giving you all of that? What do you feed it? She said, what do you mean? She said, what do you mean by when I asked, what do you feed it? Like fertilizer? And she said, I don't do none of that tree. I just, man, take as many as you want, please. She don't do nothing to the tree. Good morning, Tandy Oates. I'm just seeing you in there. Good morning, Jamaz White. Look here. Hundreds of these Asian pears right here. Hundreds. So I'm doing a new route starting as of yesterday. Tired. Listen to me. I found the mother lode. Everybody already saw the passion fruit that I found at my job. Everybody already saw that. These is the passion fruit that's growing literally at my office at work. And I'm not gonna finish eating this, you know why? Because I'm sending some of y'all some of these seeds. A few of y'all requested some of these seeds, so I literally got them drying on a paper towel over here, and I got a few more. So I'm gonna get some more from work, and I'm gonna dry these seeds out because I already got passion fruit vines growing outside. I don't need them. Good morning, Hypocentric. So I'm gonna put those to the side. But I got all these pears. So we start finding so much fruit around the city, we start writing where these places at, where they located, and some of them just like behind somebody garage in an alley. We kind of write down the details because some of it was tricky, believe it or not. Somebody told me about a tree and they was like, it's down the alley, but not all the way. As soon as you hit that fire hydrant, I'm telling you, look up. And I kept telling them, ain't nothing there. Look up. I look out my truck. Oh, snap. Fruit everywhere. But check this out. New route. I hit the mother lode. And this is another thing to prove my point again, y'all, where you don't need to be doing all this nonsense. Check this out. Do you see that? Now, don't get grossed out at that. I got this off the ground from another lady's house that I asked her, can I buy some from you? She said, yeah, you can go back there, honey. It's okay. Here's the problem with that. So many have failed to the ground because she didn't care. She had a tree that's about 25, 30 feet tall. This is an Asian pear. I've been saving this for a couple days just for y'all. Nope, not a pomegranate. An Asian pear. A giant Asian pear. That is huge. Look at my head. She had them bigger than this, but they was all devoured by squirrels. This is an Asian pear, and I brought this back home just so I could show y'all. This is what I be talking about. Hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds. I asked her the same question. I said, ma'am, how old is that tree? She said, I planted that year. My daughter graduated such and such. I'm going to say about 18 years ago, 20 years ago. This is what I be talking about by investing in your garden. See, I'm talking and running my mouth about some of this stuff, and I'm not listening myself. I find myself at times planting stuff just so I can make a video. I'm going to stop that shit. I find myself planting stuff just so I can make a video. That's not what I'm supposed to be doing. That's not what I'm here for, right? I'm going to start planting stuff that belongs in my area so I don't have, somebody just said, so you don't have to baby. Who just said that? Let me see. Right. Ironheart 84 said, yeah, that's sure large Asian pear. I've got one on my tree, so so he's babying it. But I'm staying away from trees and plants and stuff that I gotta pamper. These been around, and I asked a lady, another lady, what do you feed this? She said, what do you mean, fertilizer? Yeah, I don't fertilize, I don't bother with that. Look at this. Don't look at the grossness. So what I wanted to do is actually open this up. This is a whole nother kind of Asian pear, as you can see. Whole different kind. Miss Craft, are you still able to get your Concord grapes planted at your old house? Yeah, you know what? Somebody live in that house now. I can't go back on that land. I could probably take my drone over there, but that's kind of creepy. You don't want to be doing that either. So I planted a Concord grapevine out here in the garden, and I just ain't said nothing about it. I just stuck it in a hole and let it roll. But we gonna open this up. I'm gonna cut this funky piece off because I'm tired of looking at that. It remind me of my nursing days. Go downstairs for a minute here. So I'll see if y'all can see that. I'm gonna cut that off. Ooh, you hear that? Look at that. Let's cut the funk out. I'm gonna cut it all the way. Cut all the funk out. I'm eating this sucker. Look at that. This is an Asian pear, y'all, from a 20-year-old tree. And when I say she had hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds, giant big softballs hanging in the tree, think about that for a minute. Here I am planting 20, 30, 40, 50 trees out here on my land. You don't need that. I could be using that land to do something else. Livestock, anything else, anything. Having a food forest don't necessarily mean you gotta be jamming your land with everything you can fit in every square inch, because you ain't gonna be able to take care of it, or nothing else is gonna get overgrown with weeds and everything else. If you get a handful of good trees for your area, let me see, Tracy, I hope that large Asian pear don't taste old. Let's taste it, Trish. Oh, it sounds so crispy and good. I had it in the refrigerator. I already washed him off. Okay. I wish Lady Leah was down here. It tastes like it tastes like apples, lemon, like citrus, apple. It don't got a pear taste at all. I can't even, baby, I thought you was gone. Taste this. No? Okay. She just ate. But I'm telling you, it smack your mama good, yes. Let me tell you something. You hear it? Listen. That's freaking delicious. Now my point is, this lady got hundreds. She only had one tree. One in her yard, one tree. The only thing, you heard that crunch? Hey, Stephanie Valdez, I ain't even see you. The only thing she said was the branches hanging over in her neighbor's yard. She said, leave them be, because I leave them for her. I said, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I couldn't reach. I'm on my break at work. And I was like, I do not want to be on a Vines video or somebody put me on World Star. Look at the mailman climbing a tree to get some apples, to get some pears, So I said, nah, I'm doing too much now. Okay. She said, you can use that stick out there. No, social media. I'll be on CNN, right? The mailman climbing the tree like a doggone monkey. No, thank you. So I'm here just to let y'all know how this is going. When you going on your walks, you walking your baby, you walking, in the stroller, you walking your pet, you just going for a stroll, or you stop at a grocery store, start looking up. Start looking up, man. There's food everywhere, but don't just look up no more. I told y'all that already. I know where it's muscadines. Now a bunch of Asian pear trees, apples. Listen, start writing it down and make yourself a treasure map of your area, of your city. Think about this. Have you ever heard like old legends where you hear somebody talking, yeah, I remember when I was a kid, they had a big old apple tree back there. We used to climb that tree and get all kind of good apples. You know, everybody heard older folks talking like that. Well, where is it, Grandma? Used to be a church over there. What's the name? Billy Ray and them used to own it. You don't know nothing about none of that. And all of her landmarks don't make no sense to you 80 years later. You know what I'm saying? You mean by the Quickie Mart? The what? No, that corner store? Yeah, no, it used to be a church, but Grandma, the Quickie Mart used to be a church. No, it didn't. Do you understand what I'm saying? What I'm saying is when somebody finally tell you where the treasure at, the fruit that grows wild somewhere on some bike trail or something, you should start writing it down. I just start writing it down. I said, I got a hell of a list here. It's a treasure map because you might need that someday. And the reason I say that, with the way stuff is going, you might need it. It's looking weird. I ain't gonna get into the government stuff. Just things are looking weird where we're going to need to know where food is, how to get food, how to grow food, how to find food, how to hunt for food, what leaves is edible, what leaves ain't edible. You know what I'm saying? So, right, and help feed the community. Because I told y'all where I work at on that last video, I wasn't kidding. When I leave my job, the first thing you look at before I hit the street is a homeless shelter. These people would love to know where some of this stuff is. You know what I'm saying? They would love it. A treasure map of food around your area. We actually did another treasure map of where bathrooms is at, but that's another story. Johnny Blaze said a lot of ministries only want French fries and hate nature. You know what? You're right about that too. I got experience. So all I'm saying, you guys, like I said, I wasn't gonna stay here but a minute. Start writing making you a treasure map. And be patient. You see that little twig that you just bought from Stark Brothers and you put into the ground? Be patient. Because you gonna get this. You ain't gonna get it tomorrow. You ain't gonna get it next year. Y'all seen the little Asian pear nuggets that I pulled off my tree this year, and it's a little twig. It's lean as Charlie Brown tree. That's why I'm not getting frustrated. Because in about good 10 years, I'm telling you, we're gonna be looking like this. I told y'all before, we're gonna be wondering, what the hell am I gonna do with all of this fruit? Like the old lady. She, baby, go back there and get you some. Angela's Garden says, I love pecans and walnuts as well. See, I planted pecans, not walnuts. I plant nut trees, pecans, stuff, persimmons, pomegranates, stuff that's gonna be there forever. Fig trees gonna be there forever. Pomegranates gonna be there forever. Persimmons gonna be there forever. Hey, Nick Thomas, how you doing, my friend? I'm gonna start just planting stuff that I ain't got to pamper. And later down the line, gonna feed my kids' kids. That's what I'm talking about. And God only knows. Who knows? I might mess around and hit the lottery, have to sell this house and go buy an island somewhere. This is just still bring the property value up. People like, you know, well, I'm not sure if I want to plant this here on my land because if I move, I'm going to take it with me. Take some of it with you. And then if not, it just boosted your property value. You know, it's that simple. Somebody just said, let me see. How do you know if an edible tree is not poisonous? You got to do your research. You just don't go reaching up, grabbing and eating shit. You know, I would never tell nobody to do that. It's too many things that you could be doing while you ain't watching YouTube. You know, you could be reading a book or pull up a YouTube video. I'm gonna tell you this, true story. I didn't know the difference between elderberry and those other poke salad berries or whatever the hell it is. They look almost similar. And people be dying eating stuff like that. They think they got a handful of elderberry and they got a handful of death. So what did I do? I did some research and I watched a lot of videos. I read a couple of books and be like, you know what? Yeah, that's poison. And they grow together for some reason. The poke salad berry plant is over here, and then right in here is the elderberry plant. If you look real close at that elderberry video me and Lady Leia did, you will see them. Poison, son. Ironheart say, I only bought my Asian pear bare root last winter, and it produced its first pear this summer. Me too. Me too. Linda Martin, walnut next door is ruining my roof and gutters and grass. Well, you know that's your right to cut that branch. If it's leaning on your, I'm not gonna get into legal stuff, but you might want to tell them they might want to cut their tree. If it's bothering your house and costing you money, you know, I can't give you no legal advice, but I will go talk to my neighbors about it. Trey said, makes sense to do research because see trees but not sure about the conditions of the land. So yeah, do your research. Just don't go be, ooh, berries. You know what that remind me of? My daughter, Princess Leia. Ooh, berries is her catchphrase, and I'm gonna tell you why. Cause you know how many times I had to smack some berries out of my baby girl mouth. No, what is you doing? Berries? No, them ain't berries. Them is poison. Berries? No. Everything that looked like a little candy to my baby girl, well, she ain't my baby, she's still my baby girl. To this day, I'll be like, don't eat that. Huh? She'll be holding something like this, looking like death. And she, don't eat that. Huh? Why? Man, put that down. That's how I gotta say it now. But when she was kid, a baby, everything was berries. She'd be walking by one of them bushes with them little red poison berries on it. And I'm holding her hand walking, and I finally look down and her other hand is full of poison. Put that down. Did you eat any? Just berries. They ain't no berries. This poison, that's death. So don't be walking around just grabbing no berries and putting them in your mouth. That might be the last time you ever do that. You know what I'm saying? So trust and believe. Make you a treasure map for your area. Even other gardeners that grow food, you know, put them on the map. They got food back there, you know? And on your map, put on there, you know, you got to ask for permission for this particular treasure, or abandoned lot, vacant house. Love those vacant houses. Pecan trees. Don't get me started. Passion fruit, Asian pears, pecan trees. We got everything here. So I just want to let y'all know, write that stuff down and be patient. Look at the size of this thing. Be patient. I've gotten emails where people are like, my tree didn't fruit this year. What am I doing wrong? You didn't do nothing. Everything is fine. How long have you had your tree? 2 years. Shouldn't I be having fruit by now? No. I tell you, plant that tree, water it, feed it. Don't expect nothing out that tree. Stop expecting stuff out of babies. I had to smack those berries out of my baby girl's hand because I'm expecting her to think like me, like an adult. She's a baby. I didn't whoop her butt about it. I just popped them out of her hand, told them it's bad. She's a baby. I can't expect her to know everything I know. Ain't no different with them trees. We keep putting our tree, and I watch a lot of our videos and I listen to a lot of stuff that we all say. And we all be saying, well, it didn't give me no fruit this year, because your tree ain't no taller than you is. Your tree is that thick. Why is we expecting so much? We're expecting this kind of harvest off of a tree this big. That's where we messing up right out the gate. So to me, I say, just be patient, take care of your tree, and we ain't got to go and be planting 50,000 trees unless you plan on going into business. Because clearly, this lady is making a living off of that one tree. She definitely can make a living. Do you know how much an Asian pear is? Do you know how much an Asian pear this size is? Can you imagine selling these? Even if you undercut the grocery stores by $1, hell, by $2, you'll make a fortune. You'll make enough to pay your mortgage every month just by selling these. An Asian pear, listen to this, listen. I don't want to cut it too deep. Listen to that, listen. As crisp and sweet as it want to be. Hundreds of these monsters. Hundreds. I was sliding and stepping on, almost broke my ankle on one of these big suckers that wasn't all the way broke down. All over the ground. Because you're older lady, she can't go out there and rake them up. Wasps was everywhere, bees was everywhere. I was so desperate to show y'all this, I was like, I hope I don't get stung. But I got to bring back proof. I got to show people proof that we doing too much. We doing entirely too much. You know what I'm saying? So I got all these lemon trees and all these orange trees and all these, man, I don't think it's just gonna be that serious. Some of this stuff gonna go. I say that, and then I turn around and go buy some more shit. So I just wanted to let y'all know about this real quick. Make you a treasure map. Make you a treasure map and jot down all these places where you see mulberry trees, blueberry, wild blackberries, apples, pears. Let's start writing this stuff down, because you don't know who might need that information on a real basis. You know what I'm saying? It might be more important than we giving it credit for. Tresh say, no, how much is an Asian pear? Do me a favor, Tresh. You don't know how much an Asian pear is? An Asian pear, they go bad quick. So they real delicate. This is the pear that come in that little white little sock. That's how precious they are. When they sell them in the store, they got this white foam mesh around each and every one of them so that they don't bruise like that. Now imagine how much that big white sock costs right out the gate. Then how much is the fruit? You paying $1 or $2 just for one dog or more in places. For one that's this size. This is expensive as all get out right here. So, needless to say, I asked her, could I take a branch? She said, a branch? Can I take one of the sticks off? For what? I want to try to plant it. I didn't want to get into it. She said, I don't care. I took a branch. And I'm going to graft it onto this pear tree out here that didn't work out this summer. And I'm going to be getting these in about 15 years. I'm going to be getting these. Her tree didn't have no, DAP says I've seen them around $3 each in the store. Right. They're expensive. Expensive as all get out. So I'm telling you, this lady got thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars invested, well, not invested, but just hanging from her tree. Thousands of dollars hanging from her tree. And she could care less. This could be feeding everybody. FR Sauce said 3 for 1 American money. I'm not sure what that means. Let me see. Oh, hey, Cheryl's Organic Food Force. Good to see you. Good to see you, Ma. I've been checking out your videos too. Y'all don't know I'll be watching y'all or listening to your video while I'm at work. Sometime I watch y'all videos, I gotta stop and look down like, what? But let me see. JS Home Garden, pomegranate, persimmon, Asian pears are all super expensive to buy, better to grow. Exactly. My point exactly. Some of the stuff you can't go to the store and buy it, and yours gonna taste way better anyway. Trent says, oh, okay, I've seen the white sock covering, but never paid any attention. See, I never used to pay attention to a persimmon. Looked like a little hard tomato to me back in the day. Never cared. Been seeing it my whole life. A hard tomato. I don't care about that. Till I got older, I was introduced to a persimmon and almost lost my mind. As you see, I planted them all on my land. And I'm going to plant more because that is a flawless, that tree don't need nothing. That's a flawless tree, effortless tree. Anytime, Cheryl's Organic Food Force, anytime. So I just want to let y'all know, Ledge Fruit, the piggy bank. Hey, there you go. You put money in your pocket. That's what I'm trying to do. All of this fancy schmancy stuff that I'm trying. Oh, and loquats. Loquats. Oh my God. They grow, you don't got to do nothing to them. I'm telling you, I'm about to change all of this. I say this all the time, but I'm so tired and I don't have time. Life is forcing me to change how I grow things. Not how I grow, what I grow. Life is changing what I grow in my land. I don't got time to sit around pampering. I haven't watered anything in about 2 weeks. The citrus in the buckets, they look terrible. The figs are still growing figs. I ain't watered nothing in 2 weeks and it has not rained here in South Carolina. Star fruit tree is growing fruit. Avocado is growing fruit. I mean, I'm looking at it, I'm picking and choosing. Peaches look a little funky, but they fine. But there's other little stuff that, man, everything look like it's dying. I won't grow that no more. So that's what I'm saying, you guys. Make you a treasure map, and when you plant your fruit trees, be patient. And you know something else? Before I go, get this. I found something out. I've been doing my own personal research, okay? This ain't in no book, I don't think, or nothing else. This is my own personal experience. Let's say that. Miss Craft said, I planted an itchy persimmon tree. I'm getting root suckers. Is that something? Oh, no, wait a minute. Is that something I should worry about? Cut the root suckers off. Cut them off. Because they sopping up all the energy out of your tree. Cut those off. Okay. Yeah, cut those root suckers off. Trust and believe that. I forgot what I was about to say. Oh, but no. Forgot what I was about to say that quick. Damn. What was I talking about? I hate to do that. That show age and confusion. But I will be swapping a few of these trees out here out. Oh no, that is not you. It's that brain. Tress said, Led, you are right. You have to garden smarter, not harder. I'm telling you, I'm not doing it no more. Because what I've come to realize is YouTube is taking over how I garden. That's not fair. YouTube is starting to take over how I garden. Not saying YouTube is making me garden a certain way, but I'm constantly trying to think of things that I'm out here doing and things I should do to show you. People ask me a lot of questions and I want to show them, so I'm making videos about it. I'm like, I didn't buy this tree for me. I didn't make this video for me. See, I'm doing more videos for everybody else and not for my family and what I should be growing for my family. And I said, you know, that's how YouTube people go crazy and weird stuff start happening, because they start believing in YouTube and instead of believing in yourself. I'm gonna stop going down that path. I gotta grow for me. Hey, Morning Glory, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Been checking out your videos too. Good to see you back up and running. I really am. So I'm gonna show y'all this guy one more time. It's amazing. Let me cut that funk off. That always throw me off. I was trying to keep it a little more rounded. You see, I ain't got my pocket knife on me. Cut that funk off of there. The funk up out my face. Look like a dead dog staring back at me. Okay, that look a little better. This is a miracle. If y'all seen it, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go take a real short video of it. Oh, well, no, I'm not on that route no more. I'm gonna have a friend take a short video of it just so I can show you. It's amazing. One tree. One. She don't got a whole bunch of varieties of a whole bunch of stuff. She got one pear tree that's letting off of these doggone boulders. Edible boulders. Need all that nonsense out here, man. Don't need all of that. You can grow it if you want to. But I need to start growing stuff, and you need to start growing stuff that's easier to take care of. Duke Sage, video of it would be great. I am going, you know what? To be honest, I was so nervous to knock on the lady's door, and it was so weird. The mailman asking you can't, think about this now. The mailman asking you can you buy some of your pears off your tree is weird. Think, now, okay, in normal situations, it doesn't sound weird. This is 2019, okay? In 1984, that would have been perfectly logical, perfectly normal. Oh, the mailman just wanted a few apples. 2019, the scenario. Come in. Hello? Hey, how you doing? Oh, the mailman. How you doing, Mr. Mailman? She pulled her, this is true, she pulled a little, how you doing, Mr. Mailman? Yeah. That your tree back there? You mean the pear tree? Mm-hmm. Yeah, can I help you? Can I buy some of them pears from you? All of that, now that I'm thinking back on it, sound like a murderer. Okay? I watch True Crime Daily. That's how some of that shit play out. Yeah, I'm in the neighborhood fixing telephone lines. Anybody home with you? You see what I'm saying? Come on. So I was nervous, so I didn't end up pulling out the phone. I was already looking a little awkward, you know, big old mailman knocking on your door talking about can he get you apples? Sound like a horror show, a horror movie, if you think about it. Now, think about this. How phones affect people when people cut their cameras on. How cameras affect people nowadays, right? Now I'm taking video of your tree in your backyard. I'm the mailman. The mail truck is in the front yard. All of that sound like, yeah, taking my trophies. Because as soon as I murder this one, no reason to make people more nervous and more awkward than it already is. The big giant mailman is in my backyard picking through my apple tree. See what I'm saying? That just sounds crazy. It sounds suspicious. That's the word I was looking for. Right. Is the mailman right? Linda Martin, is this mailman okay? All of a sudden he had a hard day at work and now he wants some apples? That's all crazy. That sounds crazy. Right? So that's why I didn't pull my camera out. And honestly, now that I think about it, I might not do it because the situation was so awkward. You know, the neighbors was next door barbecuing, looking at me like, what the hell the mailman doing? That ain't even our mailman. So, might not do that. So, yeah, man. I'll try. But you guys, look, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to finish eating this club. And, because I got something else to show y'all. Lady Leia just got home good. I want to go see my baby before we both have to go. Stephanie Valdez says, my mailman is eyes and ears in the neighborhood when that's me. I watches everybody's stuff. And I make sure sometime I won't leave your package on the door. I'll come back at the end of my route. If you ain't home, your package will be gone as soon as my tail lights are in sight. As soon as I set your package down, it's gone. So I won't leave people packages when I know it's in danger. I'll come back later or I'll come back tomorrow. I'll never do that. FR Saul says, what's dangling off the coffee cup? FR Saul, where are you located? Are you in the United States? Hey, Warrior Weapon. Are you in the United States, FR Saul? Is that Batesville, Mississippi, or Missouri? Guava, my friends. Let me see. Mississippi, FR Saul, do me a favor. Email me at leadfarmer73@yahoo.com. I'm putting it in right now, okay? Y'all know I'm a pecker. Email me at that address right there I just put up on the board. I got something for you. So, yeah, I know that's a little crazy. So, like I said, y'all, I'm going to get out of here. Thank everybody. Thank you so much for coming by. And please, start writing down some of this stuff. Garden Realtor, so much for not being here long. I am moving my neighbor yard, but I am listening. I do the same thing, Realtor. I do. Angela's Garden Sense just resent you an email again. Okay, I got a day off. So when people think, damn, Led ain't even answer me, he said email me. I work every day, all day. So the only reason I would answer the email when I have time so I can write you back, number one, or two, respond properly. You don't want me texting and driving and half-ass spelling stuff and not really reading your message. Hey, Gwen, how you doing? Good to see you. So, so I like to be home and relaxed while I'm reading emails so I can really get the message. I don't like skimming over stuff. Let me see. FR Saul, that what looks like it is hanging up the cup. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, FR Saul. Angela's Gardens, have a good day. Have a good day, Angela. Good. Thanks for stopping by, lady. Tresh said, Led, last Saturday I was walking in a nearby town, saw a beautiful indoor plant in a dry cleaners. I spoke with the owner and he offered to pay for cutting, but he said no. I thanked her. So did you get the cutting for free, or they just said no, you can't cut it at all? Miss Craft, we're in the same zone, FR Saul. We'll have to compare garden zones. Let me see. Thanks for the tips on growing Asian pears. I plan on purchasing some. Hypocentric, you just made me remember what I lost my train of thought about 30 minutes ago. Okay, listen closely. Washington, I don't have any LSU goals right now. I don't. I'm all sold out, my friend. Before I forget, let me tell y'all something. I had a tree and I did a video and I ain't put it up. I just wasn't. Matter of fact, I'm gonna kid you not. I didn't put the video up because I was mad. I was mad and I was doing more cursing than usual because I was angry, and I'm gonna tell you why. I found out something that I've heard for years and years and years, and it finally happened to me. And what it was root strangulation. I know that ain't got nothing to do with this video, but root strangulation. Remember the tree that I had grafted all the different kind of apples on, the first one, not the one me and Little Led did. I had about 15 or more different apples on that tree, remember? That was on the base of that was a Granny Smith apple tree, okay? And I grafted all kind of apples on it. Red Delicious, Gold Delicious, Honey Crisp, you name it, I grafted on this tree. The tree started doing real bad this year for some reason, just terrible. Nothing I did to it would help. So I went out and I was just gonna cut it off, and I started this video, cut it off, and just regraft everything back onto it. That wasn't the problem. Once I cut into it, I seen that the cambium layer was dying. What? Why would the cambium layer be dying? I couldn't graft nothing onto it because this whole side of the trunk was dead. A little bit of green on this side. You know what happened? When I finally I kept cutting, like keep cutting lower, still was bad. I dug that tree up and found root strangulation. Root strangulation. When I got the doggone tree out of the pot years ago, you know, the roots had wrapped around in a circle like they do when you get them from the big box stores, right? Now, this is a theory I've been working on for years, and I didn't understand it. I've been talking to Lady Led a lot about it. The trees we get from the big box stores, when those roots wrap around that bucket like that, we think, ooh, this one is strong. Look at them roots. That is the whole opposite thing we should be thinking. This is why we get a tree that's already established. It's huge, right? Root structure swirling around the bucket, root bound. That's right, Stephanie, root bound. We loosen the roots a little bit, right? They say just scratch it a little bit. I've even done videos like that myself. Oh, just scratch it a little bit. Just, don't go too crazy on it. Bullshit. I found my tree out there had literally and that's one that I pulled them loose, but they were still going in a circular motion. But I pulled it loose. Get this. Them suckers kept going around and around and literally cut off the life off the trunk of that tree. And I got it out here and I ain't burned it up yet because I wasn't done making the video. Choked my tree to death. The tree that I did all that stuff with, right? So here's the theory that I've been working on for a couple years. And everybody say, do you get paid by Stark Brothers? Is why you always talking about them? No, I have zero affiliation with Stark Brothers. But what I'm coming to realize is bare root is the bare root. It's not necessarily the company. The bare root tree. Now people are starting to get away from bare root trees, right? Not me. Not me. I'm not doing it. Two reasons why. Garden say it's called root bound, right? Number one, when you get a tree to roots exposed, you just set that down in the hole and you spread them out like this. Then they start doing they get used to your soil and start doing their own thing, right? I kid you not, God is my witness. Every bare root tree that I plant from Stark Brothers or really anywhere else, every bare root tree I get, for some reason, I end up, and I think it was, damn, I can't remember the name, in the UK, Lionheart. He just said it. He planted a tree last summer and got fruit this year. Every tree I do that does that. Vernita says root memory. Exactly. That's because those roots are getting used to their surroundings. They wasn't in somebody else's soil full of all kind of weird fertilizers and everything, right? We don't know. So you end up putting their soil in your ground, and the tree is still looking for that type of nutrients, and it ain't nowhere to be found. So it stays in that bowl and tries to eat that nutrient till ain't nothing left. That's what happened out here. I'm gonna show y'all a picture of that thing, and it's swirling around like a tornado. I just got sick. I did so much cussing. I said I can't air this video. I can't, cause I can't air this video. But I'm gonna tell you this: a couple of these trees, that was number one. Number two, Cheryl's Organic Food Force say my best growing trees were bare root from Stark Brothers. Mine too, every time, because they tell you what kind of root stock it's on. If you can buy a bare root tree and they telling you what kind of root stock it's on, them the people I want to deal with. I don't want people to just say it's a tree, on grafted tree. What is it grafted on? You need to know people that know this stuff. Let me go back in here. CMA, hey CMA Hesse, good to see you. I was about to read that message. Linda Martin, do you clean that dirt off before you put it into your soil? No, I don't. I put it right in the soil. Now, here's let me see. Hey Novella, how you doing? Good morning to you. No, I don't, because this tree has already been established with whatever they've been feeding it, whatever soil they got in it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna do okay, but let me get back to what I was saying, okay? I got 2 persimmon trees out here, and I did a video on why I planted them, where I planted them, because one had a great root stock, and one root stock sucked because the roots had busted through the bucket, so I had to cut the bucket and cut the roots off, right? I'm going to show you. I think I can see it from here. This what happened. I cut those roots almost off. The roots just looked like this. They didn't even look springy and beautiful no more. I cut them like this off of a persimmon tree. That tree went crazy. Let me see if I can't show you. Let me see. That tree went crazy. Look here. Wait a minute. Where's my switcheroo? Okay. That's it right there. That's the one I planted last year, y'all. That little persimmon tree. That one. And the other one, you can't even see it. It's in the middle of that. You can't even see it. See what I'm saying? So the one that I thought had the best root system is doing, it's all right. But the one I totally hacked, I chopped that sucker with my machete. It's about to be the size of Bonita in a minute. Hey, P. Smith Gardner, how you doing today? Good morning to you. This coffee got me loaded. Hypocentric guava, my friend, guava. I need more coffee. Let me see. Garden Realtor, so much for Garden Realtor say so much for not being. Oh God, let me see. I know. I've been on here all forever already. Just an hour this time so far. Let me see. Stephanie Valdez. So how do we handle those trees that come root bound? I'm not gonna tell you how to do it, okay? I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna start doing. cut them suckers off and let them roots point outward like they supposed to, and let them find their own way, let them find their own groove. Good morning, P. Smith Gardner. Good morning. Let them find their own groove. I'm not going to keep buying stuff in buckets. Number one, I'm going to try to get away from that, because when I say every single tree, bare root tree that I buy, especially from Stark Brothers, give me fruit the next year like clockwork. Every last one. I've had some of these trees on my land for years. They never did nothing. You know what I'm saying? Never did nothing. But I get a tree that looked like a doggone recharging cord in the mail. You get discouraged. You see that like, man, I paid $60 for that. But that's the first one that's going to pump out that fruit. Every time. What is that telling you? Matter of fact, some of my bare root trees is bigger than anything I bought from any big box store. More healthier. And I'm treating them all the same. I'm going to get away from that. We catch these deals at some of these big box stores, and we don't know where these trees came from. We don't know what. We don't know nothing. I'm in it now, really, to have a more carefree garden. A tree that's going to produce, a tree that ain't full of disease, plants that's not all, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got to keep watching them. I can't do it. I can't do it. And you know something, what else proved my point? Them old folks that I got these fruit from, they can't do it no more either. I want to be able to be old enough, maybe old and crumbled up, but be able to handle. That lady can pick an apple out, but she ain't gonna be out there crushing cabbage worms. She ain't gonna be out there spraying for this, spraying for that. She ain't gonna do that at 70, 80 years old. You know what I'm saying? And if she's spraying stuff on her food anyway, she might not make it to be 70, 80 years old in the first place. So, I'm not planting no more of that. For instance, fig trees is everywhere. Figs can live any damn where. Plant more fig trees. Because it's a tree that don't need no help. It don't need nothing. And it turn around and give you buku loads of fruit every single time. And if you get one of the figs to give you fruit several times a year, like that LSU Gold, you got fruit all year. Forget about it. Okay. Miss Craft, I saw a video on how to create bonsai trees, and they hacked the heck out of the roots, but the trees are beautiful and healthy. Yeah, they're beautiful and healthy, but that's the exact thing I'm trying to get away from. Doing stuff just for habit, or not for habit, but, you know, nah. I'm really about to pay more attention to what I'm doing around here and get a little bit more serious. Because I'm clowning. Between work, serious business, y'all. Between work and coming home, I fell asleep on see, that brain is getting hot. It's overheating. Diva Jones live last night. I fell asleep with my iPad in my lap like a bum. I'm listening to the live, and I woke up later and I'm watching some video about people eating stuff. That's the new thing now. Just eating in the video. I don't know what it was. But, you know, I woke up 2 or 3 hours later to something crazy. Be too tired to be out here. And it's too hot. See, I don't know where y'all live at. It's 103 degrees. It's the middle of August right now. It'll be 100 degrees it's still 100 degrees every day here. Victory begins in the, mukbang. Yeah, that's what they was talking about too. I was like, can you imagine waking up in the middle of the night and seeing that? People sitting there like, Walmart may have a Coco Core on discount price at $3.50. I'm gonna go look at it because mine over here, it was $7.50 and it was a mess. They had it on a pallet outside, so you can imagine what the rain did to it. So I'm gonna go check that out. Diva Jones, there you go. Lad, I'm gonna get the biggest switch for you. You know I had a garden chore to do this morning. Look, I'm about to get off, Diva. I fell asleep last night on you. See that? I woke up with Diva was gone. So I woke up to some of that stuff you was talking about. I think they put it in my feed after you said that mukbang stuff. I don't want to see that no more. I come in and you live. I know. I'm about to stop. Yeah, Diva, I was done for. I was done. But I'm getting off now. But I'm telling you all this, I'm going to start just getting bare root trees because they just seem to produce every time. Every one of them, I could go down and do a video on all of the Stark Brother trees that I got that's just roots, bare roots. Man, please. All of them produce. Then I'll show you the same apple tree or cherry tree that been sitting out here. I'm about to show y'all something. If you live near me, this is true story. I got 2 plum trees out here that's going. A golden plum, and I got a methyl plum, and what's that other one? They're gone. I don't want to kill them. I want to dig them up and give them away. If you live by me, you can come get them. I'm serious. I got 1 cherry tree that Lapin's out there, gone. The birds eat more cherries than I eat. I got 1 cherry this year, did a video on it. A cherry. Tree 2 times bigger than me, and I got a cherry. No, that ain't gonna work out. So, okay, let me see. Frederick Crow. Most people don't know that many of the local greenhouses buy bare root trees from companies like Stark Brothers. Then they pot them and sell them for double the price. They get root bound. I believe that. I believe that because some trees do well. Most trees do not. So, let me get out of here, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm about to go and have me a little bit more coffee. You see I'm sweating. This coffee got me banging on wax. So, I don't know what I did to that batch. Maybe that extra scoop of coffee ain't helping me at all. And the air is on in here. So, let me see. Yeah, see, Crisp. I like your name, too. Cherries aren't worth it. Go with the Pluary. I don't even want no Pluary. I don't want a whole bunch of little nuggets. I need something like these big monsters. I'm going with stuff like this. I'm not trying to go for too many birds gonna tear me a new asshole. I'm going for the big boy. Because you know why? Look what happened here. I ate all of this. I cut this off. The birds pecked in it. A couple bugs was in it. I still got full off of this and ain't done with it. Cherries, once a bird eat a cherry, it's gone. Squirrel eat a cherry, it's gone. Apples, pears, they gonna bite it a little bit, man. Cut that off, cut that sucker off of there. That ain't the piece I want. Cut that off. Yeah, that had a worm in it right there. Cut that off. You still got food. With a cherry, you ain't got that. A cherry, once it's gone, it's gone. They ain't gonna peck the cherry. They're gonna eat the cherry. So, me growing little fruit, I'm over that. This is another thing I'll be telling y'all about Live and Learn. It's a couple YouTubers on here, and they think they know everything. God, they think they know everything. That drives me bananas. How can you know everything when everything changes every day? Everything changes every day. The world changes every day. The climate changes, the area, everything changes. So how do you think you know everything? So we keep having these different experiences, and what happened? We figure out, yeah, that wasn't a good idea. Yeah, I'm gonna try this different this time. Or not at all. I love cherries, and they're expensive. But now I'm starting to realize it's more expensive for me to take care of this cherry tree that I'm not getting cherries on and probably never will. You see where I live? I live in the middle of water. What do birds look for? Water. They live around water. Every animal live around water. I'm surrounded by water. You should see the birds on this stuff when they come. Cherry trees might be a little useless. I think I'm gonna keep one for shits and giggles, but the other ones gotta go. It's not worth it. FR Saul said, never heard of some of the stuff that comes up in the Greenhouse Cafe. Because, you know what? We here to share information. And that's what we doing. We sharing information. That's why I like these groups. P. Smith Garden said, Led, you should see my lemon tree. Everybody, P. Smith purchased one of the big air layer cuttings from me. She drove all the way here from her side of South Carolina, which is far, to come here and grab one of those trees. I'm so glad to hear you that it's doing good. So many new sprouts. I just did a video real quick before I went to work the other day on how many new sprouts is coming out of all of those lemon trees, all of those cuttings. They're growing fast. I told you, you're going to see some flowers next year. Oh, you might see them this year. You're going to see some flower buds. So, hey, you guys, I'm not going to keep y'all no more. Just, we need to do a little more concentrating on what we got going on out here. I know I joke around, I play around a lot, but every now and then I'm telling you, I really be thinking seriously, like I need to change some stuff, man. Every gardener out here watching me right now saying, you know, I got to change how I'm doing this. Next year it's going to, how many people say this? Next year next year I won't. Next year I'm not even going to bother. We all do that. That's why I say, you listen to some of these people, this is how I do it, this is what I do, this is how you should do it, you better do it. Man, I unsubscribe to your channel because you're trying to get people to grow stuff your way, but you keep forgetting, man, these people all around the world is watching us. So you trying to tell people how to grow such and such, and you live in Indiana, and they live in Florida. So when they email you and tell you, that didn't work, you promised that would work. See, you just put your foot in your mouth, but then you rude on how you respond to them, like you did something wrong. That's your fault. No, it's not. This is a whole nother person, a whole nother area. So, you know what I'm saying? Keep your mind open because we all learning every day. I seen everybody that I've watched on YouTube this whole year, except one person, I'm not going to say their name, had squash horrors, squash nightmares for most gardeners here on YouTube this year. In every corner of YouTube. It's only one person that I think had the most success with squash. We all know who it is. If you know who it is, go on say their name. I ain't gonna hate. So, just keep learning. Keep learning. Stop thinking you know everything. People hate that shit. You know? Loza Farmer, good morning, Eric. Good morning, Loza. Hate that. Frederick Crow, when your perimeters change, then you have to change. If not, then you will not succeed. Exactly. I'm telling you, I can't grow stuff here in Columbia, South Carolina, like I grew back in Toledo, Ohio, or like I grew in Atlanta, Georgia, or in Virginia Beach, Virginia. You ain't gonna do the same stuff. All the same fruit and vegetables and everything ain't gonna work the same way. So okay, you guys, let me get out of here because I got a lot of stuff to do. It's my only day off for now. For now, I got a couple weeks coming. I got a couple weeks off coming up. I'm gonna be acting a fool. Y'all about to see some stupid stuff. Y'all gonna be heartbroken because you're gonna see a lot of trees getting yanked up out the ground. But you're gonna understand why in a minute. I'm tired of babying. Matter of fact, as soon as I get off of this, I'm going to Stark Brothers right now. This is the time. Fall and late winter, early spring, y'all start watching these nurseries, these online nurseries, because that's when all they stock come back and be ready for sale. You see, during the hot summer, they ain't selling nothing. I wouldn't buy nothing during the hot summer anyway. So, there you go, you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Be patient. Be patient. Lowe's of Farming, welcome to the club. Lowe's of Farming, is this your first time hanging out? If so, welcome, Lowe's of Farming, to the Greenhouse Cafe in the morning. Always say no. Okay. Welcome to the Greenhouse Cafe anyway. Have a great day, everyone. Have a great day, Mama Butterfly. Everybody have a beautiful day. I'm going to get out here, and I'm going to hang out with Lady Lead for a little while. I ain't seen her all week. She done start working. I'm working. So, you know, it's like a date all over again. Like a blind date. Got to get to know each other. So, all right, y'all. I said I wasn't going to be on here long. As usual, I lied. I'm sorry. But thank you so much for watching. Guava to everybody. I love you. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Oh, CMA Hesse. I got email alerts set up for Stark Bros. For when I do too. Mama Patch's date. That's sweet and joy. We ain't gonna do nothing but sit back and lay on each other's lap and try to stay woke. I kid you not. Guava, Miss Craft. Guava. Take it easy, Lid. Y'all hit the like button. Thank you so much, Diva Jones. Linda Holmes. How you doing, Linda Holmes? Have a great day. Have a great day. Hush Whisperer. I like your name. Have a good day, sir. CMA Hesse. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye. See y'all later. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. I love you all. Live from 73, and I am out.